Hello and welcome to another JMP video. I'm the host JonNario and welcome to another installment of my Truth class hidden effects. This is a series where I'll be going over all hidden effects on crystal rings. I will be going over one class per video and I will try to explain how does every single hidden effect works. These are all solo hand tested, so there will be a lot of estimations on these stats and abilities. So if you have any of the correct values on any of these videos, make sure to drop them in the comment section down below. The next episode will be there on the Vanguardian, and if you're seeing this on the day that it was uploaded, the Vanguardian video will be uploaded in the next 48 hours. So stay tuned. Like always, make sure to drop a like since it does help out with the YouTube's algorithm, and also subscribe. We're on a road to 4.4k subscribers. And with all that being said, let's get started with the Pirate Captain's hidden effects. The Pirate Captain has 3 hidden effects which are going to be called Raiders, All Hands on Deck, and AVAST. Starting off with Raiders, which reads, First mate has a chance to spawn doubloons when it hits enemies. Simple, the first mate or your first turret hits an enemy, there's a chance to give you doubloons from the passive ability. The chances seems to be around 40 or 50% per shot when it hits an enemy, and it doesn't seem to have a cooldown. Of course, it will give you all the benefits from the doubloon from the passive ability, as in it's going to level up your first mate, it's going to give you energy, and it's going to refresh the timer of the actual first mate, making it last longer. But outside of that, that's pretty much it. Honestly, this ability is a really hard skip. Well, yes, it gives you nothing but benefits, but those benefits are just too small that you will literally never ever notice it. And that is going to be that this ability is only going to be granting you doubloons. Those doubloons, you already get them far too easy from stuff like basic attack, from stuff like your pretend pirate bombs, and even stuff like the stinging curse and power jump ability in pirate disc, and those will just grant you a lot of doubloons. So this is going to be an ability that you are barely going to even notice that is even there. So once again, hard skip on this ability. Next up, the second ability is All Hands on Deck, which reads, Using Man of War now summons a Pirate Cannoneer as well. Another straightforward ability, so what it does is when you use your ultimate ability, Man of War, you will spawn an extra Pirate Cannoneer minion as well. This minion is going to be a ranged minion that targets at random and is going to be single target. Despite not showing any damage number, this minion actually does damage, and according to the testing, it seems to be around 1 times damage multiplier, as being shown doing the same percentage damage as the turtle tank, who is already doing 1 times damage multiplier. This minion lasts for 15 seconds, as in the same way as the ultimate ability timer, and lastly, the minion limit seems to be around 5 or 6. I could not get any higher than 5, but that could mainly be because one of the timer expires before I could summon my 6th minion, so take that as you will. And that's about it with this ability. Overall, it's okay at best. More damage is always great, even if it is 1 times damage multiplier. However, this has all of the same problems as all of the ranged enemies, as in they try to keep a set distance, walking in circles towards the left, towards the target, and that is not going to be good considering that while walking towards the left they can easily miss their shot. That's number 1. And number 2 is just going to be that they are not taking account into their surrounding areas. They could easily just fall from an area, making the minion just not target anything anymore. Yeah, it does have all of those same problems as any of the regular minions. Honestly, I would not even try to use this ability despite granting more damage for your ultimate ability. Just the benefits are just too small, and once you actually see the next ability, you're going to see why this ability is a hard skip. Speaking of the last ability is going to be AVAST, or should I call it AVAST? Yeah! Sorry, I had to do it, there's so many exclamation points. Anyways, which reads, basic attack causes minions to attack the player's target, as well as applying a debuff increasing damage done to it. I'll say it right now, this is by far the best ability out of all 3 of the hidden effects from the Pirate Captain, and it is going to be very straightforward. When you hit an enemy with the basic attack, all of the turrets will automatically target the enemy that you hit with the basic attack. And if you do hit multiple targets at the same time, the turret is just going to target the enemy that it just registered last. And it will also apply a debuff that allows you and all of the nearby players to do 15% more damage, and this debuff will last for 5 seconds. Hitting an enemy again with the basic attack will refresh the timer. And that's about it. Overall, this ability is quite good. Not only does it help out with one of the problems with the turret, being targeting at random. It also gives you pretty good damage of 15% more damage, which is good for a class like this, which is mainly focused on DPS and bossing. Honestly, I would just say pick this ability over all of them because it does help out with the strengths and it does help out with one of the weaknesses from the turrets. And I will just say it's just going to make the class slightly more consistent, which is always good. And that's it. Thank you for watching as always, and this has been all of the hidden effects for the Pirate Captain.